Hello students, today we will discuss lecture number 2.1 inverse trigonometric functions. Under this inverse trigonometric functions, first I want to introduce definition. Definition of inverse function. F is a function from a to b, it is both on one and on two. Then there exists another function g, b maps a to a such that for every element of b, g of b equals to a if and only if y equal to f of x. Then g is called inverse of f and f inverse is denoted by inverse of f denoted by f inverse. Then g is called inverse of f and f inverse is denoted by this. Now all inverse trigonometric functions are many one in their actual domains. So we restricted the domain to make the function 1 and onto in inverse trigonometric functions. Next I am introducing definition of inverse trigonometric functions. Before that, how we are restricting sine function domain to make inverse I am explaining. Now first I am going to explain graph of sine x R2 minus 1 comma 1. Now I am taken domain on x-axis minus infinity to infinity, range minus 1 to 1 on y-axis. Now it passing through origin at pi 0, 2 pi 0, minus pi 0, minus 2 pi 0. The graph like this we will get of sine function. Draw a line parallel to x-axis. It cuts many points. It is the meaning of it is a many one function, it is not one function. Therefore we want to make this function 1 then we will restrict its domain minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. In this interval the graph intersecting only one point. It is the meaning that the function becomes 1 in the interval minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. And one more interval pi by 2 to 3 pi by 2 also this function becomes 1. Hence in this interval also it is inverse exist of sine function. So the least positive interval is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. It is many one function. If we restricted domain to minus pi by 2 to pi by 2, then it becomes 1 and on 2. That is sine function minus pi by 2 to pi by 2 comma minus 1 comma 1 is 1 and on 2. Hence inverse of sine x exists. The value of theta lies in the interval is called principal value of the function. Now graph of sine inverse function. Now domain is restricted minus 1 comma 1 and range is minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2. Now take domain minus 1 comma 1 on x-axis. Now range minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2. If it is sine inverse of 1 becomes pi by 2. This point is 1 comma pi by 2. Now this point is minus 1 comma minus pi by 2. Now it passing through origin. This is the graph of sine inverse function. Similarly, other functions domain and ranges as follows. Sine inverse domain is minus 1 comma 1, range is minus pi by 2 comma pi by 2. In this function, in these intervals, it becomes 1 and on 2. Similarly, cos inverse x domain is minus 1 comma 1, range is 0 comma pi by 2. Similarly, tan inverse x, cot inverse x, secant inverse x, cosecant inverse x, domain and ranges like this. Next, I am explaining graphs of cos inverse x, tan inverse x and cot inverse x. First, I want to explain cos inverse x. Now, cos inverse domain we know minus 1 comma 1, range is 0 comma pi by 2. If cos inverse 1 is 0, cos inverse minus 1 is pi. Now, cos inverse 0 is, it is pi by 2. Now, the graph is like this. Similarly, I want to next introduce tan inverse x. Now, tan inverse x domain is minus infinity to infinity. Range is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. Now, at pi by 2, at tan inverse infinity, it is pi by 2. At minus infinity, it is minus pi by 2. 0, it becomes 0. This is the graph of tan inverse x. Now, cot inverse. Now, domain is minus infinity to infinity. Range is 0 to pi. Now, this is the graph of cot inverse x. Students, these graphs are useful in solving definite integral problems. Please concentrate cos inverse, tan inverse, cot inverse graphs. It is useful in solving definite integral chapters and area under curve. Next, I am going to draw the graph of secant inverse x and cosecant inverse x. First, I am going to graph of secant inverse x. Now, secant inverse x domain we know mod x greater than or equals to 1. It does not lies in between minus 1 to 1. At minus 1, it is pi. At minus 1, it is pi. At pi by 2, not defined. This is the curve. And at 1, it is, at pi by 2, it is 1. At pi by 2, it is not defined. And rest of thing 1. This is the graph of secant inverse x. Now, then graph of cosecant inverse x. Cosecant inverse x domain is mod x greater than or equals to 1. Range is minus pi by 2 to pi by 2. In this interval, you will get graph like this. These two graphs also we are using in area under curve and definite integral. Thank you.